Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Epic Arma. And thank you guys for the reactions on the last video on the epic tank battle. You guys gave me some good ideas for the next scenarios, but this was a scenario that I was already working on. This is a epic plane battle, or I guess there are multiple A10 battle, and they have the Su-34 jet battle, I called it. We have 12 groups. And each one has 25 jets, which means that in total there are 300 jets involved. With me it's 301, so 300 plus. A funny thing is that we only have one AI unit in every plane. They have two, which means that I actually didn't. Which means that, let's see, 107. Which means that they have 350 AI. I should have actually looked up how many AI units I have, but I'll put that in the link. I put them on the outskirts of the map since it will be kind of chaotic with all the explosions and stuff. But let's get going. I will start this map after the battle one more time and then actually spawn as a infantry unit on the ground to give you guys a view of how it looks on the ground. It looks pretty spectacular like that as well. And that actually gave me an idea to make a map where you use AA guns to take down a whole bunch of planes. That idea actually has been done before with the AA guns. I've seen videos on that back when it was only armed assault, not even armor 2. But a good map for that, for example, is the it's a small island, since it has the big landing strip and doesn't need to render a whole lot of terrain. So that is a very good map for that. The reason why I use Ternassus for this is so that when the planes would crash, you could at least see all the smoke and stuff on the ground, because there will be a lot of wrecks on the ground. Trust me on that. In the beginning, it also will be a little laggy with the frames, but it will get better.
Move to 0, 1, 90, 2.
In terms of if there are less planes and stuff. We go a little bit to the left. In the distance, there are the enemy planes. There you can see the first victims. Welcome to chaos, boys! There you can see it. I was also thinking of maybe doing a battle above the sea, and then also doesn't need to render a whole lot of terrain and stuff. But the smoke would not, be visible. Still, you would have, splashes when they fall into the water, which also looks kind of spectacular. But that's about it.
20. He's down. 0. Niner.
Look at that, people.
Enemy planes and parachutes.
0, 9, 0, 0, 9 enemy plane.
0, 7, 7, 9, 8, 5. Unknown.
Critical damage. 0, 6, 0.
And you have to realize that you can also, you have the potential to, for example, make a ground assault map where you are indeed like an infantry unit needed to liberate a village or something, and when you have this sight above your head, I mean, that is insane. Just, oh shit, I'm being hit though. I'm being hit. The chaos does stop after a while because the AI only uses rockets and actually doesn't use machine gun fire all that much to engage other planes. with AI mods that actually can be helped, but I'm still using the vanilla version. Some of you guys suggested a epic ship battle. That's a cool idea. The vanilla game doesn't support a whole lot of big ships though. Some like patrol boats. But I guess there are some mods where you can actually add like cruisers and stuff. I don't know if they actually have functional weapons, and if they do, I don't know if the AI is actually capable of working with it. But I'll go check it out.
Enemy plane just 2 hours.
People also suggested a parachute drop. I was indeed planning on doing that. I was first planning to do that in modern times during the day, to test it out, to kind of give you guys a feeling of how that looks like when a huge number of paratroopers land, and then indeed download the World War II mod and have the landing at Normandy the night before D-Day, which was at night, which would be epic, but you probably won't see anything because they of course didn't have night vision at the time. Anyway, I will stop this for now, and I will now actually spawn in as a infantry unit. Yeah. To give you guys a view of it. Hold on, let me check the textures. I don't know. I'll draw myself here. You gotta kind of get that right angle. We're waiting again. Some of you also suggested smaller teams. I'm not sure why. Maybe so that it's more tactical or something, or I don't know. Like, they said like 100 units on each team. Don't know why I want to see that. It's still kind of epic, I guess. But I'm kind of trying to get as many units in here as I can before it becomes completely unwatchable. What I might want to try sometime is doing like a night battle. I keep talking about this guy who had like 2,000 AI units, and what he does is during the night so that it doesn't need to render shadows and everything. A tank battle at, for example, night would also be epic because of all the explosions and the dynamic lighting and stuff. Alright. Here we have everybody. This is hell on earth, I can tell you that. You can see some parachutes in the distance of pilots who bail out on time. So you actually will have some AI units on the ground. Not very functional though. Probably also wounded. I, for example, don't know if those are Russians since they're two guys. They basically have a pilot and a gunner. Maybe it was a better idea to actually, let me spawn over here. Let's do that. Let's see how that works. This will be the last video, or last match that I will record. And then I will be off making other scenarios, new scenarios and stuff. Let's take a look, shall we? Still very long loading screen. Also long receiving. I kind of also want to make some epic scenarios where I can actually like end the mission, like for example liberate a village and then make a point where I need to get to so that the mission will end. I did that before with... What did I do that with? I don't remember actually, but I thought I made a mission like that before. Well, there you go. Let the hell begin. I just realized I'm not actually in a safe place here. Also, of course, the reason why not as many will crash now is now you get that cat and mouse game where they try and pursue the other aircraft, take it down, and they maneuver better since in the beginning they come at each other straight. So it's a very easy target. What you can do also, for example, is I now put all the units or all the groups next to each other. You can put them behind one another, and that would also be kind of chaotic because if you would spawn as a player in one of the later groups, you could see all of the wreckage and stuff be shot down in front of you. That would be pretty cool. I might make a scenario like that another time, maybe also with other air units. Alright guys, this was it though. Thank you very much. And like I said, keep those suggestions coming. I read them and it gives me good ideas for future stuff. And I will see you guys next time.